What if the White House just tried to rewrite history right in front of us? That's the question a lot of people are asking after a wild press briefing this week, where Intelligence Chief Tulsi Gabbard claimed that former President Barack Obama led a years-long coup to take down Donald Trump. This bold accusation comes just as public frustration over the handling of the Epstein case reaches new levels. Suddenly, the focus shifted away from Trump's broken promises to release Epstein files and onto a renewed narrative about a supposed conspiracy led by the previous administration. The timing has left many wondering, is this about justice or distraction? In this video, we're unpacking what was said, the context behind the claims, and why this moment could have major political and legal consequences, especially with public attention bouncing between these two explosive storylines. At Wednesday's press briefing, Tulsi Gabbard, now serving as Trump's intelligence director, made headlines by announcing the formation of a new Justice Department strike force. The goal? To investigate newly declassified intel that she claims shows Obama ordered intelligence assessments to be manipulated during the 2016 election. According to Gabbard, this was part of a treasonous conspiracy to frame Trump. The White House is pushing this narrative hard, revisiting claims from years ago that election interference investigations were based on politics, not facts. But here's the catch. Multiple prior investigations, including those by the FBI, DOJ, and Senate committees, have concluded that Russia did interfere in 2016 and that Trump's campaign benefited from it. So while Gabbard's announcement created a media storm, it also raised eyebrows. The evidence she's referencing hasn't been made fully public, and critics argue the move looks more like an effort to shift headlines than deliver accountability. Just as the coup story dominated headlines, the Epstein scandal roared back. Remember, when Trump returned to office in January, his administration promised to release all Epstein-related case files. But on July 7th, Attorney General Pam Bondi said there was nothing to release, sparking backlash from Trump's own supporters. And now, it's gotten messier. The Wall Street Journal recently reported that Trump wrote a lewd birthday letter to Epstein back in 2003, a claim he denies and is now suing the Journal over. Making things worse, a second WSJ report says Bondi privately informed Trump that his name appeared several times in the case files, though not linked to any criminal conduct. Despite denials, the president is struggling to control the narrative, especially as some of his closest allies in law enforcement previously amplified theories that Epstein's death was no suicide. For Trump, this issue isn't going away quietly. This week's press briefing clearly shifted the conversation. Journalists at the White House focused heavily on Gabbard's claims, barely asking about Epstein or Bondi's announcement. Right-leaning networks like Fox News amplified the Obama coup story, giving it top billing. But critics say this tactic isn't new. Redirect attention when things get uncomfortable. Meanwhile, Democrats are pressing hard, demanding answers on why the promised Epstein files haven't been released. On Capitol Hill, the tension is rising. Republican leaders in the House abruptly ended the session early for summer recess, possibly to avoid votes tied to Epstein transparency. But not everyone is falling in line. Some MAGA Republicans are pushing back, saying they want real answers too. Several are planning to force votes after recess to release files, with or without leadership's blessing. It's clear that even within Trump's own party, there's growing frustration over how this has been handled. In an effort to calm his base, Trump directed Bondi to release credible Epstein information and to request grand jury transcripts from Epstein's earlier cases in 2005 and 2007. But a judge shot that down on Wednesday, citing legal confidentiality rules. As this story continues to unfold, Trump finds himself navigating two high-stakes fronts: defending his administration's response to Epstein and pushing claims about past government overreach. Whether the strike force will uncover anything new remains uncertain. What is clear is that these back-to-back controversies are testing Trump's ability to control the news cycle, something he once did with ease. With Congress on break and legal obstacles piling up, both the Epstein case and the Obama accusations are likely to resurface again, especially as campaign season heats up. Stay tuned because this story is far from over, and the political fallout could echo well beyond Washington.